Welcome back to GearWire.com. I'm Owen O'Malley, and this is the Aria Diamond Series DMB-380. It is basically a take on both the jazz bass and the Mosrite sort of Ventures style bass. The electronics are very Fender jazz bass. We've got 2 volumes for each of our single coil J style pickups and 1 master tone. And the body shape is this sort of reverse Mosrite style. It even has a slightly beveled edge like the Mosrite. The pickup, or the pick guard rather, is very reminiscent of the classic Mosrite shape. Even the headstock itself is a little bit reminiscent. This bass retails for about $300, and it's the neck is maple, the fretboard is rosewood, body itself is alder, and it's a pretty decent playing and sounding bass for its price range. Let's just play a little bit more and listen to some of the tones that we can get. Right now I've got the tone control itself rolled off a little bit. With both pickups up all the way, you get a very sort of classic jazz bass growl. The whole range of the tones is very jazz bass. That's favoring the bridge pickup, and now favoring the neck pickup. So like a jazz bass, it kind of well, like a jazz bass, it has that single coil hum. But like a jazz bass, it does chords very well. The neck is pretty well intonated. The neck actually feels really good. It's got an unfinished back, so it's sort of, or rather like a satin finished back, so it feels very nice on your fretting hand. The actual dimensions of the neck, the radius, or rather the depth of the neck, is pretty shallow. It feels very thin, again, sort of akin to the Mosrite. And width-wise, it's similar in profile to a jazz bass neck. It's sort of in between, I'd say, a jazz bass and a Mosrite. Not quite as narrow as the Mosrite, typical Mosrite neck, but it's towards the nut, similar to a J bass in width, but stays narrower than a J bass does up towards the higher registers. It's got 20 frets, like a J bass. And it's 34-inch scale, like a J bass. So an interesting hybrid instrument. Let's play it with a pick here. Let me just fish one out of my pocket. There we go. So like a J bass, it's kind of good for punk, it's good for jazzy stuff. It's sort of just a very versatile sort of all-around bass. Good for rock, good slap tones. It also has a problem inherent in J basses in the same price range, which is uneven output between these strings. As you can hear, the E, it's a very hot output, and then right next to it, the A, it's quite a bit lower. Then you can do a little adjusting right there, but the pole pieces themselves are not individually adjustable. So it's a problem that can be overcome, but it's just it's something that's inherent. It's a little bit more expensive than the Squier jazz basses and cheaper than the Mexican standard jazz basses. So if you like the jazz bass sound, don't want to spend quite as much on a Fender branded jazz bass, and want something that kind of looks and feels a little bit different, then you should check out the Aria Diamond Series DMB-380. Has nothing to do with the Dave Matthews Band. I have no idea why it's called DMB. But anyway, there you go. Retails for about $300. I'm Owen O'Malley. You've been watching GearWire.com. Thanks for checking us out.